How's it going, everyone? Matt from AC Hamilton here, and today I'm going to be doing a quick comparison between the Roland VAD306, which is to my left, and the Roland VAD506, which is here to my right. Now, the reason I'm able to have them together in this kind of capacity is we've just finished off our new sort of drum demonstration room, so now people can come to the shop and try the kits out properly in a sort of more controlled environment, and it's really given us a nice place for people to come in and try things and sit down with the kit properly and just spend a bit of time getting to know them, which is kind of what I've been doing, hence why I'm able to do this video. So let's get first off into some key differences between the two kits. So first off, the 506 has full-sized wooden shells. Now the 306 has wood shells, but they are only half, like short stack versions of the full-sized ones, which sort of gives a different feel depending on which one you go for. I find that the 506 has a very, very realistic feel under the stick, because there is actually an amount of air movement between the two heads, top and bottom. So that really gives it a nice feel under the stick. Obviously the modules are different. The 506 has the TD27 module, while the 306 has the TD17 module. Both of them are absolutely phenomenal pieces of hardware. The sounds of them are fantastic. Now the big difference between them is that the 506 comes equipped with Roland's digital snare and digital ride. Now this is a massive deal, because the digital snare and the digital ride are some of the best pieces of kit that I've played in terms of the way they react under the stick. if you're a big sort of, if you know a lot about Roland, then obviously you'll know why the digitalness of them is a massive deal. Is able to process a lot more information at a lot quicker rate than what any other sort of electronic pad is capable of doing. The 306 does not have digital pads. While they are still very, very good and still feel very nice to play, it's just not quite up to that level of what the 506 is, and that is reflected in sort of the price point, which is why you pay the extra for the 506 instead of what you pay for the 306. Okay, so now let's get into some similarities between the two kits. Obviously, both made by Roland, absolutely fantastic company. The presets that you get within both kits are quite similar in terms of how many you get. So you get 65 in the VAD 506, you get 60 in the VAD 306. Obviously, like I mentioned before, both of them have wooden shells, so that's a really cool feature. Both of them have actual sort of bass drum sizes, with the 506 having a 22-inch full-size bass drum, and the 306 has an 18-inch sort of shallower bass drum. Still looks absolutely fantastic. Would look amazing on a stage, like a small stage, or in like a pub kind of venue, where this would look good anywhere. It doesn't matter where it is. It could be in a stadium, and it'll still look absolutely fantastic because it looks like a real drum kit. Both of them come with a full selection of Roland hardware. So you get two combination boom stands, or what I mean by combination boom stands is that it has a tom holder as well as a boom arm attached to it, so you can see everything's mounted essentially like how an actual drum kit would be mounted, which is the same on the 306, although you do get 3 combination stands with the 306, and that's because the floor tom sits on a stand, whereas on the 506 it sits on actual floor tom legs because it's a full-sized floor tom. Both drum kits do not come equipped with a hi-hat stand, a bass drum pedal, or a snare stand, so you have to pick those up as an optional extra. They also don't come with headphones as well, so before making the purchase, either make sure you have all these things available, or be prepared to be able to have to buy them as extras anyway. Both of the modules have editing capabilities, being able to edit what instrument you're using, being able to edit the levels, the muffling, the tuning. basically near enough whatever you want, and you can build your own kits inside them as well. So if you wanted to build a massive, massive tom sizes, you can do that in both kits. So that's where they share that quality as well. Do you think that the VAD506 is worth paying the extra money for it? I personally think it is, because you get the TD27 module, you get the full size shells, bigger selection of cymbals, and most importantly you get the digital snare and the digital ride. So for me personally, I think it is worth the extra money. I'll leave links to both of these fantastic drum kits in the description below, so you can check those out. Let me know in the comments which one you think is better, whether you think it's worth the extra money, obviously. And yeah, enjoy.